Welcome back, my dear children. I am Divya for the session today. Today we are going to learn about women pioneers. The world's history is always largely dominated by men, but still, with strong determination, some women has changed the world by breaking stereotypes. Today we are going to learn some of the women pioneers around the world. First one is Florence Nightingale, and she was known as the Lady with the Lamp, as she worked tirelessly to help wounded soldiers in the Crimean War. She worked tirelessly, restlessly to help the wounded soldiers in the Crimean War, and she is known as the Lady with the Lamp. Her name is Florence Nightingale. Next one is Helen Keller. She was a woman who managed to read, write, and speak despite being blind and deaf soon after her birth. She was blind and deaf by her birth, but she managed to read and write and speak despite she is blind and deaf. She is very good in reading, writing, and speaking. Next one is Ada Lovelace, and she was a brilliant mathematician and a scientist and the founder of scientific computing. So Ada Lovelace is the founder of scientific computing, and she was a brilliant mathematician as well as a scientist. Next one is Jane Goodall. She is known for her study of chimpanzees and discovering many things about them. She was interested in the study of chimpanzees, and she is known for that studies, and her name is Jane Goodall. Next one, Amelia Earhart, and she was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic all alone, and the only person to fly it twice. She was the first woman to fly across Atlantic, and she was and that too all alone, and she flied across the Atlantic 2 times. Next one, Kathy Freeman. She is an athlete and the first Australian Aboriginal to win an Olympic medal. She was an athlete and she is an first Australian Aboriginal. Aboriginal means native to win an Olympic medal. She was the first Australian native to win an Olympic medal. Next one is Sirimavo Bandaranaike, and she was the first woman prime minister in the world, and she was the prime minister of Sri Lanka, and she elected for 3 times as the prime minister over there. Next one is Elizabeth Blackwell, and she was the first woman doctor. She was a British physician. Next we are going to learn about some of the economic terms. Economics is the branch of knowledge concerned with how wealth is produced, consumed, and distributed. Today we are going to learn about some of the economic terms. First one is excise duty. Excise duty is the tax charged on goods purchased within the country, and it is an indirect tax paid to the government of India by the producers of the goods. Next one is inflation. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of price for goods and services is rising. Actually, inflation is caused by the money supply growing faster than the rate of economic growth. In the stage of inflation, the real value of the money or currency decreases. Next one is debt, the money that is owed to someone else as a result of borrowing. For example, if you have a loan, that is a type of debt for you because you have borrowed money from them, so that is a loan. Or if you purchase some goods without paying the money, saying that you will pay it after 1 week or sometime, it is also a type of debt. Now next term is recession, a general slowdown in the economic activity accompanied by rising unemployment. Actually, now we are in the stage of recession now because due to the pandemic situation, that is corona, we are having our economic slowdown in the economic activity or economic growth is in a slow ratio, and it is accompanied by rising, and many have unemployed due to this pandemic situation. Unemployment is more. So actually we are moving on to the stage of recession. Next is interest. Interest means the fees paid for borrowing someone else's money. For example, if you are having a loan, if you have taken a loan, you have to pay interest along with the amount. The amount paid as or fee paid for borrowing someone else's money is known as interest. If you pay back the amount that you have borrowed along with the interest. Next one is demonetization. stripping a currency unit of its legal tender necessary whenever there is a change of national currency. 4 years back, that is on November 8, 2016, the government of India announced the demonetization of all 500 and 1000 rupees notes of Mahatma Gandhi series. That is a type of demonetization. In exchange, the government have introduced new 500 and 2000 rupee currency notes. So we have learned about some of the economic terms as well as some of the women pioneers today. Let's see in our next session. Thank you.